Hi, I'm Samantha and I'm a junior at the University of Kentucky. For my WRD analysis project, I chose to analyze UK's Commonwealth Stadium. The reason that I was drawn to analyzing Commonwealth is based solely on the fact that there are so many different ways to experience the stadium. What I mean by that is the strategic seating sections make for a different experience every time. When I first went, I chose to do my analysis by going to the games. My first time that I went to the game, I sat in the student section where I got to experience the excitement and just the loudness, really. Sitting in the student section is unique because you get to talk to other students and other students from different schools who have a totally different perspective on our student section as opposed to their student section. Talking to them about that was really interesting because I got to see how our student sections stacked up to theirs, which was very insightful for this analysis. The other times that I went to the game, I sat in lower level seating on the opposite side of the field. I was right at field level, which was also very different than the student section. I noticed that the excitement level was different, but I was surrounded by people that were genuinely interested in the game, whereas sometimes the people in the student section are just there for the social aspect. No matter where I sat, though, I really did get a different view of the stadium, which was the whole point of my analysis. In doing this analysis project, I gathered that in analyzing a location from multiple vantage points, it allows for one to compose a more thorough and insightful analysis of that space. If I learned one thing that is greater than anything else, it's that. In analyzing a place, you can't just look at it from one perspective. You have to look at it from many different perspectives in order to get a full and wholesome analysis. A teacher, Stephanie Jankowski, wrote an article about perspectives. She said that a point of view impacts the way that a story is read, whether that be an actual story like a novel or a poem, or that is a movie or a newspaper, and in this case it could be a place. A point of view is the driving factor behind analysis. My experience in doing this analysis was a good one. I got to experience the stadium from many different points of view, and I got to talk to very interesting people who had a lot of insight on Commonwealth Stadium as a location. Some people that were alumni, others who were brand new students who had never been to the stadium before. It was really neat to be able to hear different perspectives from people who were sitting in different places around the stadium and the reasons that they liked certain parts of the stadium seating rather than other parts. One thing that I would definitely improve in my next project would be maybe talking to workers at the stadium who have a totally different perspective than a ball game goer. Workers get to see the stadium in a totally different light because they're not there to enjoy the game. They're there to work. So they see people in different lights and they see the seating sections and they see the composition of the stadium in a totally different way. G.A. Park said that changing your perspectives will not only transform you, but also the whole world. After doing this project, I truly believe in that quote. A perspective can change the way you look at everything, and it can make an analysis of anything much more thorough.